Hello everyone and welcome back. So continuing on from last time, we are now headed down into Rosewood. Assuming I can avoid all these zombies. And we're going to start by locating the gas station. Get in there and have a little look for our book, as we are on the hunt for the Lane's Manual Intermediate, I think it is, the Heavy Duty Trucks and Commercial Vehicles Manual. Hopefully we can find it. So I'll pull up around here, hop out of the pickup truck, and get ready to start clearing the area. There's quite a few zombies lurking around here. After clearing out the majority, I went back and checked for loot, found some digital watches and leather jackets that we can use for tailoring, then hopped back in the pickup truck to get the generator set up. And I noticed there were one or two stragglers floating around, so we popped the generator on the ground here next to the pumps, and gave our cheeky locals a bit of a slap. Then back to the generator to get it connected, fill it up with a bit of petrol, and then refill the gas cans and the pickup truck itself. That way we are all good to go. Must remember to turn that off when we're done as well. And from there we had a quick look at that van that I'd seen. It wasn't in the best condition, but you know, it's got potential spare parts in the long run. Maybe we can get a wheel or some windows off it. So I then headed over to the sort of gas station shop, whatever you call it. But the front door was locked, so I checked around the back. One back door was locked, but the other one was open. Standard, we have not read that one. That will be helpful. Let's grab that. Nice. So I grabbed a couple of empty gas cans as well, then went into the main shop and we found the performance manual, which sadly we've already read. The rest of the magazine racks didn't have anything. But I did find a few VHS tapes, so we went on and grabbed those as well. The rest of the shop pretty much just had candy and sweets and other junk food, so we progressed down to the mechanic shop garage just down the road. And there were a few locals milling around outside. We gave a quick slap and I went in and took out the few mechanics that were loitering inside, not doing any work. And we checked the various shelves, cupboards and whatnot. Didn't find anything helpful. However, when we stepped outside we found one lone zombie hiding in the corner there and a rather nice looking vehicle. Turns out this car is a sports car, performance car, which we've got the book for, and it's in pretty good condition. We may have to come down and get this at some point. And after a quick run through the rest of the workshop, we didn't find anything useful, so it's back up to get the pickup truck so we can head into Rosewood proper. See if we can't get down to that bookshop. Hopefully they'll have it there, because this is really starting to get ridiculous. I had hoped we would have found it by now, but we hadn't. So let's see what Rosewood has to offer. I pulled up at the bookshop and accidentally introduced the front of the truck to a zombie and backed into the convenient parking space up on the side there. Hopped out and started taking it to the locals, taking out my frustrations on them. and it didn't take too long for a nice pile of corpses to accumulate outside, so I headed into the bookshop to see what I could find. The first shelf was pretty decent. It revealed a mechanics book that we were sorely in need of. Just the regular one though, not the intermediate mechanics magazine. We did grab another cooking magazine and a tote bag to shovel their books in. Picked up some metalworking and had a rummage through the rest of the shelves. A couple of extra odds and ends here and there, but still no sign of that Lane's manual. Oh crikey, that made me jump. Switch to the nightstick and plonk that broken pipe back in there. And we should rename that tote to books. Got mechanics 3, metalworking 4 and 5. Oh, we'll check them off quick as well. Where's the X gone? Here it is. Metalworking 4 and 5. And mechanics 4. Oh, hello. Is that a clown? Oh, that one's still alive. I'll have that. That's a clown. Clown overalls. Well, that's rude, isn't it? Okay. I'm surprised we haven't needed a nap just yet, so we'll head upstairs here quick, if we can. We can, lovely. See if there's anything in these little apartments, because there might be a book or two up here, if we're lucky. So we spent a bit of time rummaging around in the apartments upstairs, found a few odds and ends, couple of snacks, bits and bobs here and there, but nothing really that useful. So we headed back downstairs and decided to go over and check out one of the buildings opposite. It looked like there was a Gigamart there, and that's always a good place to check out, because you never know what you might find. Lots and lots of rotten food. Rotten, rotten, rotten. Ooh, and a chocolate cookie. We'll have that. And we had a look in the back room of the Gigamart there, sort of storage areas. Found a nice box of cereal to munch on for a little bit, and a couple of other odds and ends, but again, not entirely much. A few bits of food here and there. And we went upstairs to have a quick look, see if there was anything handy up there. But it was mostly just a coffee bar, restaurant area thing, some offices with not a whole lot in it, and a door to the outside. Interesting, this might make a good base, perhaps for another me sometime in the future. Yeah, I was hoping they'd have a magazine section in here, but nothing. There are some vehicles up there, but I don't think we need to chance it trying to get them. I think what we are going to do is make a break for the pickup. Legal services, hair, another market. I wonder if they have anything useful. Let's pop in quick and have a look. Oh, that's not the door that's going to open. Okay, reverse, reverse. Ah, church. I think there's a school around here somewhere. Crikey, that's a bit of a wreck. Oh, and I hit a fire hydrant. Not good. Not good. Ah yes, the school. Okay. We are going to head down here quick. There are a few vehicles down here. Oops, did not quite mean to do that. I think we may have to get out the pistol here before too long. I'm attracting quite a bit of attention. Yes, let's switch to the pistol. Ooh, a key to a panel van. That could be useful. That should be this one. It is. So after discovering the key for the van, I figured I'd check on its condition. It actually looks fairly good. It could be usable in the short term, or possibly just good for parts for the tractors. We'll see. But I decided what I should do is switch it out for the pickup truck, because it does at least have more capacity. So I pulled it up towards the back and got the inventory. We had trouble with that word last time. But yes, I got all the stuff switched across from the back of the pickup into the van. And at that point I remembered that the van doesn't have a whole lot of fuel in it. So I thought it might be best to actually get some. So I siphoned a little bit of it. I siphoned a little bit of it out of said pickup truck and plonked it back into the van. And it was about that time that a couple of zombies ambled up and decided to see what was going on. We dispatched them quickly and then continued on. Okay, we need to get in the school now. Oh, actually, we're going to check that Land Rover. Damn, it's locked. We could get in, but that will require breaking a window. We don't really want to do that unless I absolutely have to. I don't think the key is around here anywhere though. Not seeing anything key-ish on the floor. I think we are going to break one of these windows. Not in the ignition. Not in there. But we could hotwire it. And you know what they say, every good farmer needs a Land Rover. And it also helps if I kill the zombie I'm standing on first too. Let's check the condition of this just to be sure. Now the engine's a little bit beaten up and obviously it's missing a window, but it's got a tiny bit of fuel in it. Now, let's see if we can get into this school. Damn, both locked. Aha, I can disassemble this door. After dismantling the door, I entered the school, skulking through the empty hallways, pilfering various video games and electronic sundries from the lockers. I continued on searching for the Lane's Manual, this glorious golden book that will hopefully fix all our problems, or at least enable us to fix all our problems. Sadly, nothing was in the lockers besides various electronics and school supplies. Checked through some of the classrooms as well, found a little bit of glue and more electronics, and a bag of crisps. Decided to munch on that. Always good. Except it was a lollipop, so I'm going to have to redo that part. There's the bag of crisps. Haha. Grabbed some more video games and other sundries, and continued on through the school, looking for the library. Aha, this looks like a library. Fingers crossed. Angler magazine, not what we want. Cooking we've already read. Nope. I continued searching the library. This was not looking promising. Not much here that we need, and not much left to search. Then I realized there was a zombie standing at the end of the road looking out the window. Lost, perhaps. Trying to find something outside. A memory. Who knows? I decided it was best to put it out of its misery. Sadly, that was not the librarian holding our magazine. However, what we did find was the electricity book. Electricity? Electrical. Electrical Volume 3, which is the one that we need. So I grabbed that, continued searching, trying to speed up as a zombie smacked quietly against the window, squeaking, hoping it wouldn't break through soon. That's the one! That's it! That is what we need. Oh, sweet, sweet Lane's auto repair thing. Whatever that was. Oh, we are good. We have what we need. I am ecstatic. Yes. And there's nothing else here that we want. Oh, and that zombie's broken in. Well, that makes our exit a little bit easier. Have to remove the glass. Hop out of the window. And go. Let's just check. Okay, we cannot uninstall that because we need intermediate mechanics. However, we have, and I'm going to read it right now. Lovely, okay. We can uninstall it. That is what we needed. Oh yes. And on that epic bombshell, it's time we get back to base. We're going to take our new van down, hook it up to that Land Rover, and see what the new day brings when we get home. And we can work on those tractors finally. We've got a lot of reading to do. and a lot of fertling to do as well, as we tinker with all the various cars and tractors and vehicles that we've got sitting around the base. But it's a good day. We're making progress. Maybe we'll finally get through this apocalypse in one piece. Maybe we'll start a farm. Maybe we'll hit a stop sign and reverse into our new Land Rover. Who knows? But on that cheery note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.